The question about why is he arrogantly saying he's being bullied, it's because he knows he's protected. Some people in the media, instead of following the evidence, following how there are serious breaches to the Constitution, the oath of office, they would rather point this entire situation of Phala Phala to imaginary ANC factions, instead of following what the law says and how the first citizen should be the first person to abide by the law. Look what happened in Phala Phala, where there are serious transgressions to the law. Because if you are going to talk about people getting kidnapped, people getting tortured in the private farm of a president, I don't think in many first world countries or in countries whereby democracy and the rule of law and human rights, there would be a response like we have in South Africa. Instead, in South Africa, we've got former public protectors that will say what the president is not accused of is not corruption, instead of focusing on what is on the table. Ramaphosa is able to utter those words because he knows that he enjoys the protection of some NGOs, some people in the media. That is why even political parties are being vilified for doing what they're elected to do. Now, on the last question as to why did it take so long, you'll remember that in 2020, the ATM did submit a motion of no confidence, and we wanted it to be secret ballot because the principle was there in the previous administration on the method of voting for motions of no confidence. We had to go to court, fight, and even now, the Speaker is refusing to abide by the principle of the method of voting being by means of secret ballot. The parties in this table were ready to support that motion. So all we're trying to say is that the parties have been operating, have been working to make sure that Ramaphosa accounts. It's only now that we are publicly, engaging the citizens as a unit. But we have been having engagements behind the scenes, and even in the meetings that Ramaphosa had with the leaders of opposition parties, we raised these issues and many other issues. It is only after we felt that some of the things that Ramaphosa is doing and saying there, it was just to rubber stamp, that some of us felt that we will not continue attending those meetings. Otherwise, the opposition parties have been attending, have been addressing these issues. Even now, I can assure you, 2 years later, even this action, people will be asking, but what did we do? Because they will say, you put through a motion without the numbers. So the general attitude of the members of society is that since the opposition parties are not in majority, they must just sit back and watch as things crumble in Parliament. However, the results, in fact, the actions have been there that opposition parties in Parliament have been acting. Thank you.
The President